Hi everyone, it's Tracy Lichty with your weekly video, and I know it's not Tuesday, but I was away this week for a few days for some training. Got to have some great interactions with some doctors that specialize on what's going on around our nation, and the director of Department of Health and Human Services, and just definitely some connections made for some training this week. So sorry it's Thursday instead of Tuesday, but here's your weekly update. First of all, the positivity rate did go back up to 15%. So we've been at like 14.9, down a little bit. We're back up to 15. So no changes in what we're going to ask for you to do when you come to visit. If you take anyone out to do something, I'm just going to continue to ask that you keep it super simple, only going to small groups and small outings, and trying not to dine out, not to go out shopping if necessary. Just keep it super simple for me. That would be amazing. It really helps us. I do want to talk about the testing we have been doing since our had a staff member that tested positive. We're done. We're testing. Our 2 weeks of testing is complete, and we found no additional positives amongst our staff or our residents, so I'm so glad for that. So that completed today, and we're good to go for now. So hopefully for quite a while, but we'll see what happens. We'll just roll with the punches as it comes along, as they say. So testing is complete. Just wanted you to know that and have that update to you. And then I want to talk about something that will affect you here at Newcastle, and that is starting tomorrow, we're going to do some parking lot updates. Not the front parking lot, but the side, on the south side of the property, and in the back. So we do have some residents that drive, and so they will be moving all of their cars to the front parking lot. And we've moved the trash receptacles to the front parking lot as well. And so I just want you to know that, because parking might be a little more challenging, because we're going to move some folks towards the front. And we do have about 7 or 8 construction folks that screen in the morning, and they've been parking in the back, and they won't be able to park in the back either. So parking might be snug. The other thing that will matter is at some points of that update, as you come in our parking lot, and if you wanted to exit around what we call our south parking lot out back onto 90th Street, that will be closed, because that is a part that they are going to refurbish as well. So please watch for the cones. Don't drive where the marks are, the not go. Help us out that way. For the residents, they'll be notified that a portion of the walking path will also be closed. We just don't want them to get back to the back of the building where the construction guys are and get somewhere that's not even, or somewhere that's not safe for them. So we will have the walking path open in the front of our building to the north of the building, but that is all. It will be closed in the back and on the south. So we will have it marked. Encourage your loved one, don't go off of the path. I have a few folks that they just go no matter if it's the path or not. So please stay on the path and use the areas that are open. And this project will start tomorrow. It would last until approximately next Thursday. So not quite a week, but just watch for the cones and such, and then you'll know where the safe areas are to go and when it's ready to be drove on. So that's happening starting tomorrow, Friday morning. Okay? I wanted to talk about the kitchen update as well. So we've been, as many of you know, having a modified diet, just adjusted to make it just a few choices, but still have choices, still be in the dining room, because our kitchen is completely under construction. The back of the house, they might call it. So that project is slated to be completed by September the 3rd. So they'll finish, I think that's like a Friday, and then the team that work in the kitchen will work over the weekend, that Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, being Labor Day, and get the kitchen put back together. You know, get all the pots and pans back where they go, and all the food back where it goes, and get everything put away, with the goal of then that Tuesday after Labor Day being back up to speed, so that The menu that the residents will get will still show that modified choices through Labor Day. So I just wanted you to know that. It's coming along. It looks so beautiful and things are going to be so nice, and they're going to be able to, I don't know how to explain, but so much new equipment that they'll be able to produce the food in a much more timely fashion. The staff won't have to be sitting to watch one pan of brownies or one pan of cookies and turn it around 3 or 4 times. They'll just be able to put it in and set it and continue their other work. So I'm excited for that team and excited for the final product that will come out to the residents being better as well. So I just wanted to give you an update where we are on that. And so if you have any questions, just let me know. I do want to talk about a few things that you've probably been hearing in the news. I shared this with residents last week at Resident Council, and I just thought I would bring a few of those things up right here for all of you. The first one is this whole talk of booster shots, needing a booster shot for the COVID-19 vaccination. So I want to tell you that I spoke with Community Pharmacy, the pharmacy that brought the regular vaccination shots to us here. And it is slated that after September the 20th that booster shots will start to be available. And what they will do is they will work with us to have a clinic right here at Newcastle so that we can have those booster shots administered. So they won't be administered until after that September 20th. And knowing how community pharmacy works, they will be as efficient and as quick as they can to roll that out for the residents, as they know it matters. And I just want you to know that every resident that was living here at the time, 8 months ago when we got our first round of vaccinations, they got the Pfizer vaccine, which you should all know that. We also have some residents that moved in that received Pfizer. We have some that may have received a different one. Maybe they received the Moderna or the Johnson & Johnson. So community pharmacy will only be bringing the Pfizer for that booster shot. And Pfizer at this point is the only one that is approved for a booster shot. So as they work through the details, if your loved one received Moderna or Johnson & Johnson and it's determined that it's needed, we will work with you to make sure they get that. Okay? So Pfizer to Pfizer, doesn't matter where they got it. If they got it at Walgreens, they got it at the rehab center, they got it at Newcastle, it doesn't matter. The Pfizer one would be administered right here at Newcastle. Okay? If you have any questions about that, just let me know and I'll do my best to answer it, or I'll call the pharmacy and ask them and get back to you. So I just wanted you to know how that'll be set up. Obviously, you all know that the flu shot clinics will probably land kind of somewhere in that same time zone of, the same September, October fashion. And I just want you to know we're already in the works to having a flu shot clinic here as well, just like we always do. But that'll all kind of see how the timing works out for those vaccinations. And we'll keep you up to date. And the second thing that's been in the news is President Biden's mandate in regards to workers that work in long-term care being vaccinated. And so I just want to talk a minute about what I do know about that. What I know is that there's not a lot of details worked out yet. I do know that CMS is looking at that, and we as facilities should be receiving information on how that is to be followed through on by the end of September. So by September 30th, we should have a good understanding of what's expected of us and how do we make this happen, what are our options. So I just wanted you to know, I know that that's happening, and we will keep up to date with what's expected of us and how we would carry that out. So if you have other questions about that, I will be more than happy to visit with you. But I just wanted you to know those are the things in the news, and we are paying attention to them so we can follow through and carry those out for our facility here at Newcastle. Other than that, I don't have any other announcements for you today, but as I said throughout my video today, there's a lot of information, and if you have any thoughts, any questions, things you would like to share with me, absolutely reach out. That's what I'm here for. Have a great day.